Oh,
Hey
let me
everybody,
get
we're
my.
live with the Mist of Rule. How's it going, everyone?
Ooh.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I gotta go.
We had a bit of a late start. Brian, why is that?
It's because I have work responsibilities and I have to be an adult, John.
God,
But
damn it.
only because I'm forced to,
Unfortunate.
not by choice.
I was sick last week, so we didn't play that week. We didn't play anything last week. I'm so fucking mad. But now we're here. We are going to play Dungeons and Dragons if we all can remind me what we were doing last week. I'm not going to go around the table. We're way behind schedule.
I will sum it up in 3 short sentences.
First sentence already gone.
Arturio's drip was on point. Rye was getting fucked up,
Was on fire.
and the Minotaur led us into a trap.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Here,
Pretty
let's
much.
go back to our...
Except now we've made a trap for it.
Except you've made a trap for it? No.
Yeah, didn't someone
way.
make a metal snare before we left last time?
I
We sure
don't know.
did.
don't believe it. You guys not
made a
wandering
trap?
straight into the Minotaur's labyrinth? Actually using our brains? Oh no.
Well,
Somebody
after-
Don't
who
give us that
brought
much
the
credit.
chain, who brought the chain with him, whose fascination with metal like came to
That's
fruition.
right. Did I think I cast
The thing on it, yeah.
I cast
That's the
snare.
thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is there an X on someone?
That's the bard that we found.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
forgot that
standing
part.
over top of him.
Yep, thank you.
There is
But
a
I also
bard
thought for some reason I was dead.
that is dead.
So-
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
what I thought. I was like, wait a second.
Well,
There
one
were
of you is
there were
currently
curses.
dripping in a cavern from the waist down. There's a paladin who's currently standing behind the drippy guy, hanging out with his good buddy, Ramul Goldhammer Totem Blade?
Golden Blade?
Yeah. And then, of course, we have Rye Smile, who's currently losing his mind. Way too hot, even in this cold, damp cavern. And also hearing voices all around him, whispering to come up the stairs. Turn away from the cavern. Party, what did we do?
What did we do, or what do we do?
What do we do?
I believe
Maybe
we
we
were
did.
taking a rest here, trying to recover, and wondering if perhaps the Minotaur would show itself during the rest and possibly run into our trap. And if it does not, then we have a decision to make.
Indeed, you do have a decision to make. I'm trying to see how long the snare trap lasts. It looks like it... Oh, 8 hours. You're fine. You guys will benefit from a short rest, but so too will the Minotaur. So, getting us closer to... I guess the beginning as opposed to the end. What do we do after our 1 hour of respite here on a staircase with a dead body?
Well, everyone, this snare seems to guard this little hallway. It's going to last for a while. Arturio, does the snare go away if we move away from it, or does it stay there?
That's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. It lasts for 8 hours.
Wonderful. Then I say we put our back to the snare. Let it guard the entrance behind us. And venture forward. Unless you want
Downstairs?
to wait
Oh,
here
sorry,
and
up
see
the
if the
stairs.
Minotaur shows up on its own. No, I say in the labyrinth. I don't want to leave this Minotaur behind us. We'll have to come back through here again anyway.
On your way out.
The snare will only trap it for but a moment.
That's
I'm
fine.
sure something as strong as it would be able to break free.
At
So
least we'll know where it is.
We'll hear the clattering at the very least. Maybe.
Perhaps some
It's a kind of
mooing.
squeeze
You
to get
never know.
around. Yeah. Has to squeeze to get around, typically.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we're headed this way, back into the labyrinth.
Which way?
I mean,
South
we've already
or-
explored that way. Look at all the
Galactic
drips on the
south or
ground.
Galactic right.
Oh well. Can we easily get over this snare without setting it off?
I assume so. It's based on the ground, right? Can you jump over
I just squeeze.
It
I
is
don't
nearly
know if I can
invisible. I can point it out, and you all can then stare at it for a while to see it. It traps. Blah blah blah. If you move onto the ground or the floor in the spell's radius, so basically people would need to hop over it. Yeah.
If you have
Or
5
squeeze
strength,
here.
you are able to hop 5 feet.
Oh shit.
I do a hop, John.
John,
Yeah.
am I able to hop 5 feet with my greaves? Or do they keep me on the ground?
Shit. I don't think you. Well, I'm gonna.
Just squeeze right
There's
here.
only
Does
one
it
way
have-
to find out.
Does it have his strength?
It doesn't have his strength, but it always wants to be on the ground.
I
Just
would
hop
like-
this way.
Yeah, I'm going to try to squeeze on this spot of the wall and just try to skirt my way around it.
All right, give me an
Think I can do
acrobatics
that.
check for fun.
Oh, motherfucker. All right.
Wait, why am I smaller? Oh no.
I can't make that joke, but that is very auspicious. What's the saving
Hey.
throw on this thing, Nick?
Spell save DC
Better than
13.
Alright, well, your DC to avoid it would have been a 13 then. Shadow. For squeezing.
Have we drawn the Minotaur in by setting off the trap ourselves?
Clatters about.
I think you clatter. Make me a dexterity saving throw, or you will be hoisted magically into the air.
Oh my
You
god.
Avoid being snatched up. After the trap is
snare stay-
triggered, the spell ends when no creature is restrained by it, meaning the trap is still there.
Oh my god.
Party.
I've avoided
Hey.
screwing it all up.
Hey,
Let's go.
John, can you
Um,
expand our tokens to make them the size of the hexes?
No.
I actually
No,
can't
You can hold
do
Alt
active
to-
tokens. Why
You can
are
hold
guys
Alt to
so
move your
small?
character.
No, not okay. Thank you. We're just tiny, and we're
Yeah,
not.
you
We're
are
not playing a Hobbit. We're not playing a Hobbit campaign here.
Excuse
so
me,
I
I
think-
am a
cannot
tiny
abide.
character.
Okay, you
So-
can.
No, you
what
guys
do I
were
need to
actually
cross over?
Legitimately way too small. I don't know why your token size reset. That was a weird roll 20 thing. You are all free to move around the cabin. I will tell you when to stop.
I will take the back if we keep going, galactic east.
You don't wanna
Galactic
go
East it
Galactic
is.
South?
I sure don't.
I feel like John wants to waste our time.
Stay close to me.
Not too close. I hope. Little,
Heavy shadows loom over you.
have you heard of
I
deodorant?
cannot move my guy.
You can
You're clicked
It's
on
on top
Paul's
of me.
guy.
I'm stuck.
Arturio, I
There you
haven't
go.
heard anything about deodorant. You smell like piss.
Can you do it now?
Excuse me.
Look, you're dripping everywhere. Like, you need to control your bladder.
This is
There's-
water. This is water. I'll have you know.
What if, guys, what if the person who left those items is like the boss of this place? He left them as a joke. He's like a practical joker.
Alright, I need you guys to pause for a moment. Please stop
Pausing?
moving your tokens. Okay,
Will do.
Nick.
Well, one of us has to draw water while he walks.
All right.
Okay, so
You can draw
I
your
should be
water
right there.
ahead, but I need you all to calm down, first of all.
sorry.
And then I need Brian to tell me his passive perception for Terrence the Brave.
Flat 10, John.
Then I need Andy to tell me his passive perception. For Rise
Perception.
Bottom left
Or-
corner, it should say PP.
Oh, passive perception 14.
Perfect. Do you have an item that increases that for some reason?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember my own
Um,
magical items.
I have advantage on perception checks to the point where the creature will hear whispers on the wind.
And that means you have +5 to your passive. when you have
Oh, hell yeah.
advantage.
That's my brother right there.
Bumping it up to 19.
I can
learned
hear
everything from me.
everything.
However, you also have disadvantage for all the shit in your head. Now, Rye, as you continue to hear the echoing dripping of water from your brother, half-brother, whatever, you faintly hear distant echoes in this cavern as if a horse hoof has just slipped on a puddle of water and then caught back up in darkened embarrassment.
Minotaur has slipped in the water. I can hear it.
What direction?
Behind us?
John?
We take the dash action.
Well,
behind
it has
us.
to be
Can I-
somewhere
How's
attached
my
to...
how's my inner ear for locating things with a passive perception of 19?
It's... You have heard the Minotaur due to your passive perception. Where your water has been is up to your own mental capabilities now.
Understanding.
Got it.
Good.
So he's,
I'm gonna
he's
tell
back the way
everybody-
we've come.
Good. Come forward. Round this corner. And let's set a trap for him. Let's wait for him.
Can we move, John?
Yeah, you can move.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Just tell me when you're stopping and readying your trap. Because I am moving the Minotaur as you guys are moving. Much like how Apollonic is drawing water as he moves.
I
Um,
want to move around this corner and ask everybody to get behind me and just wait till he comes down the pathway we were just in.
like, you're not able to cast another snare, I assume.
No.
Are we gonna stand in this hallway like this, and I can take up the rear, or?
That was my hope and desire.
Okay. Well,
Well,
the
Try
Wonder
to have more
Twins, get in between us.
I
have more-
grab Rye and throw him behind me. I yell, Rye, god damn it. All right.
do we have? Is there more chain? I can.
I have rope, but I don't.
I can do this if we have more chain.
You stole all of my chain. Also, shh. I have
Guess
readied an attack with my crossbow, or with my fingers.
Everybody readies an attack. Or gets something ready. I really like your
Splish splash.
little formation here, guys. You got your two squishy guys in the middle. You got Paladin on one side, Ramul on the other. This is teamwork if I've ever seen it before.
I got Bud here. I don't know.
Creeping, breathing, the air exiting this creature's lungs. You, good old fucking Rye, good old Rye. You hear the faint clatter of this Minotaur from the direction of Ramul, but then it gets softer and softer. As you all continue to ready your actions, do you do anything else within the next 6 seconds that I should know about?
No.
He could be on any side. Axe together.
Brother, are your spidey senses tingling?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Can I cast Silent Image to make like a bait person in 6 seconds?
like this
You
play.
could. Quick silent image.
Boop.
Oh, I
What
like
image
this a lot.
do you cast in a quiet tone of voice?
An image of myself bleeding and limping.
Oh, I like
As
it.
he found you
Arcana
last.
check to see how convincing this is.
What check?
An Arcana check. That's almost auspicious.
Is it in the uncanny valley?
It's this is the first time you've casted this spell before. So, maybe you just haven't seen your own reflection in the dark. This thing probably doesn't know what you look like. It's gonna see a fucking guy limping around this hallway, almost in place, and just going back and forth, back and forth.
Can I pitch? Can I pitch what it looks like?
That's up to Andy.
Oh, it's gonna be like a idealized self-image, totally not accurate version of what Rye looked like.
You
like,
have like 40 pounds. of
shockingly
extra muscle.
handsome. Yeah. Just a cut extremely
22
handsome.
charisma.
Yeah.
No bags
super
under the
cursed
eyes.
Magical
Yeah,
items.
with like, yeah, but a limp and an axe wound.
As you make this image, the Minotaur in its periphery will see it. And although I'm not going to put a token on the map for your image, I am going to have us roll for initiative as one of you makes direct eye contact with this Minotaur. Oh my god, it rolled good.
Initiative.
Oh my god, I actually rolled not terrible, and I'm still slow.
Okay.
The classics.
Arturio, you are first up. You had a readied action and nothing has triggered it. You continue holding?
Correct.
The Minotaur goes.
I think I hold it, but in the back of Arturio's mind, he is for the last several seconds been listening so quietly, and he notices oh shit, I'm making a dripping sound myself, and he is holding his hand crossbow with one hand ready to action, but he holds his other hand under the belt near his groin catching the drips
That's the
for a
drips.
second.
As you are catching the drips, the Minotaur rushes, squeezing through this tiny gap for that little bit of extra movement, but he still has more than enough to reach you, Terrence. Readied actions are going to go off before his attack goes off. I believe that is a crossbow bolt, 12, a longsword, a light crossbow, and then a short bow.
That's everything.
I'm sure that mine misses.
The 8 is definitely a miss, but the 20s are going to be hits. It's the 12. The 12 is too shy. Minus
Got
the
it.
cover that it would be.
17
you.
damage.
Yeah, of course.
Jesus. Okay. 17 damage is dealt to this creature. It is chunked, and then its great axe comes crashing down. And I will change our battle music depending on how long this battle goes for. We're rats right now. Great axe! Yo! Does a 12 hit you?
My AC is 18 currently,
Okay.
so that is a no.
The Minotaur moves at least 10 feet straight towards the target and then hits it with a gore attack on the same turn. Target. Oh, was I supposed to gore first?
I thought you probably were going to.
Did he not try and gore the image?
He did not. This Minotaur targets the healthy and then runs away when either he's wounded or someone else is. I'm just gonna post charge multiple times on accident.
And will you post charge?
That's a charge. Can we afford it? I think we can. Right?
Yeah, it's a double charge. I'm sorry. You're actually overcharged.
Oh,
It did not want to attack recklessly. That changes nothing. Okay, well, a 12 would have missed even if it was a gore attack. And thus, it becomes Terrence's turn. Terrence!
I'm going to... Can I reposition to this square? Is there enough space there for me to do so?
there's enough there. It's
All right, I will reposition to that
75%
square,
tile. Go for it.
and then I will swing my longsword at this Minotaur. 16. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. I will deal 9 slashing damage to it.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Alright. Rye, you are currently in melee range with this creature. What do you do?
I'm just gonna take a big old short sword swing at him.
You draw your short sword. You're gonna stab him. You stab him.
Stab him.
Please. Yeah, 9
9.
more points of piercing.
And then I use my cunning action to disengage or dash away, whatever.
It's disengaged to not be opportunity attacked.
That one.
Okay.
I go behind him.
You cannot move through an enemy.
I go behind Rimmel.
Okay. Understood.
Perfect.
Ramul.
John, I like move up 5,
Uh-huh.
10, 15,
Alright.
25. Right?
You cannot end
then
your
I-
turn or end your
I
movement
understand.
with
So
an
now
ally.
we're dashing, John. So now
Okay.
we're dashing.
We're dashing.
Give me my character back. 5, 10, 15. Because we gotta like block off passageways. Otherwise, this
Okay.
fucker's getting away. And then as a bonus action, we curse him, John. Get
We
cursed.
are gonna curse
Get
him.
cursed on, nerd. Yeah, Hexblade curse. Posted in chat for posterity.
Did you cast
That's my
this
turn.
lastly? Oh, short or long rest. Perfect. You curse him.
Short or long rest, yeah. Get cursed on, nerd.
I thought it was a long rest. Hell yeah. Okay. You guys have blocked off the Minotaur's escape
Yep,
because, like,
that's me.
you can't move through an enemy. Neither can he.
He can gore through me, but you know that's like a different thing.
All right,
Yeah,
that brings
that's
us
what
to
my face is
Arturio. Arturio, you're in it to win it right now. What do you do?
I have several drips from my belt in my hand. I'm going to panically flick them at the Minotaur, reload my hand crossbow, and fire!
Yeah. You, you will hit him right in the hand for another 8 points of piercing.
Hell yeah. And I will take Fuck, all the water's in the way. I'll take a step back.
Waterfall.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
All right. It is the Minotaur's turn. Having been surrounded. Actually, he hasn't really been surrounded. They're still on the escape path right here. Oh no.
It's too thin of a corridor, John. He has to squeeze,
He would have to squeeze.
which means like that's a lot of movement.
Don't worry. We got him. We got him this time.
I think you guys got him. I think you outmaneuvered him. So he's going to recklessly attack the paladin in front of him.
Okay.
Ugh, for a 20
That'll definitely hit me.
for 21 points of slashing damage.
Yikes. I'm at 8.
He stamps on the ground, lets out a heavy bit of air, and in Rye's mind, you hear just the most primordial rage translate into just a scream of anger. How dare you guys exist in his labyrinth, Terrence? It's your turn now.
Oh, I'm going to smack him in the face, John. Longsword coming in.
Oh, you hit.
17. And I'm going to smite.
Okay.
So we'll add a smite into that, and that's... Oh, look at that. 1 and a 3. I deal 9 damage and expend a spell slot.
That's very impressive.
It sure fucking is.
All right. Rye.
I had many more impressive things I could have done, but damn, that was a shitty roll. Get him, Rye.
Get him, Rye. Shoot the
Uh,
shot.
Am I shooting at him? Because I would like to use Mage Hand to take his axe.
His axe will drop to the ground when he dies.
Mage Hand can lift.
Okay, I looked up it says weight 7, and I can carry 10 pounds with me.
This is
But
a
he's holding it.
large great axe that a 400-pound Minotaur is wielding. It weighs
Okay,
more
never
than
mind.
10 pounds.
Alright, it's worth a shot. I'm gonna knock an arrow and I'll shoot an arrow.
Indeed.
You like your
10
creativity,
is
though.
A few points shy.
Oh, but like, doesn't he get advantage, John? Oh wait, it's still
Does,
shy.
but 12 is also 2 points shy.
Yeah.
Okay, as the bonus action, I steady my aim for the next attack.
Okay. Ramul.
It falls to me, John. We're going to. It's hammer time.
Alright.
Give him some of the hammer.
Swing away, baby.
Kapow!
16
23.
Or 23 clears.
Natural 17, it looks like. For 11.
Is that including your extra damage from Hexblade Curse?
Hexblade Curse is.
Bonus
How much extra damage?
Equal to your proficiency
Bonus. Yeah.
It does not, so plus 3 on that for 14.
How do you have 3 proficiency?
What?
The bonus equals your proficiency bonus, and we are level
Oh,
3
2 then.
characters.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I thought my spell casting proficiency bonus was what we were talking about.
Sorry.
Alright. Artie, this thing is not dead yet. It could kill your
Ar-
paladin in the next hit.
Arturio points. Loads another bolt in his crossbow. Points again for effect.
Why are you pointing?
He's calling
He's
his
making a
shot.
point, John.
Oh.
He's calling his shot. He's like, I'm ending you. Seeing the bloodied and battered Minotaur who's heaving. And he lets loose with a 17 for 4 piercing damage. I think it hits the Minotaur like in the ear.
Okay.
He was aiming for the eye.
You are aiming for the eye, it strikes him in the ear, and he is gonna do it again. This Minotaur knows it's about to die, but it's gonna take someone with you. Come here, paladin boy. A 19
19 will clear,
for 17 points
which
of
will
slashing
bring me to
damage.
0.
That is
I
not
go
enough
down.
to kill you, is it? Outright.
It sure isn't.
Alright. That is the Minotaur's go. Terrence, I need a death saving throw.
Coming in.
That's fast.
Ah, with a 15.
Rye, can you shoot the shot?
I'm shooting the shot. It's a steadied aim. He's counting between his heartbeats. He's fucking ready.
Let's see it. A 21 clears.
Great.
You shoot him straight in the neck. He is on the cusp of death, Rye. Ramul.
Still hammer time, John.
One sec. Andy, did you have anything else you wanted to add before Ramul?
I was
bashes
trying
things?
to dig out bonus actions from my sheet, but I don't have any that serve this. So
All
or
right.
continue.
Ramul, how would you like to murder this Minotaur?
Just like I murder most of my opponents, John, with them not facing me and not knowing it's me landing the shot, and just straight to the back of the shoulders. It's best to fight dirty, John. We don't fight clean.
You leap up and slam the shoulder blades of this thing, causing a chain reaction from spine to rib cage to heart. Ramul, how many cows have you killed in your life, out of curiosity?
Oh my god.
Everyone I've ever met.
Then add one more, Ramul. For this
Plus
thing,
one.
it's just cattle to your hammer. We are not out of initiative because someone is dying. That brings us to the rest of Ramul's turn.
That's me, John. I'm going to savor the victory
All
as I
right.
pull out the hammer from the spot it was wedged in.
Arturio, can you save your paladin's life?
Are Arturio runs up to our paladin friend. Looking through my character sheet. I don't think I even have like a healer's kit,
Oh.
which
Can you do
is an
something in
over.
5 seconds.
It is an oversight on my part because I do have proficiency in medicine. So, I think
You can
I'm
do a
going.
medicine check.
Yeah, just do a medicine check.
Oh, can you without a? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I just like I tear some rags or something, and I begin to try and like stop the bleeding.
Alright. Do you have advantage for any reason?
I don't think so.
Then that is a failure for the medicine check. You do not stabilize Terrence.
Oh wait, do I?
Terrence,
Okay.
while Arturio figures out if he does or doesn't, I need another death save.
2
You know-
passes, John.
This guy barely hit you. You're just sort of knocked out cold right now, aren't you? You're not really dying, right?
I mean, I'm leaning against the wall, and my greaves are keeping me standing up because I can't lift off the ground. So I'm just kind of like this. It's like I'm just chilling, hanging out. I'm unconscious, but I'm standing up.
You're unconscious, but you are
Little
standing
birdie.
up. Rye, the
Having
Minotaur.
seen
What do you
having
do?
seen my fellow street toughs through many an injury, I call on my bullshit medicinal experience of healing wounds on the street for my gang, and oh yeah,
There it is.
Oh man.
oh, man.
I would just
And I-
like to state that I'm an idiot. I have spare the dying.
This is why I don't say anything about
Why would
things
you
that I
take
know.
that cantrip if you can't remember it?
I was looking to
I
see if
can't
I have artificer tools that like count as like that I can like. Oh yeah, I've got needle and thread. No problem.
All right. So, Rye, you move up. You see Arturio's grab the Minotaur's loincloth, this dirty garbage rag, and pushes it against the great axe wound that has
We have to
dug
stop
into
the bleeding.
Terrence's clavicle. You,
Yep.
an actual reasonable medicine person, apparently, or your bullshit medicine, as you called it,
I've just saved some lives on
put
the street
pressure
before.
on the wound, while Arturio realizes, wait, I'm a fucking magical piece of shit. Before Arturio realizes it, Ra, you've already stabilized Terrence. He is in no risk of dying at the moment. Party, what do we do?
I think Arturio is having he like backs up like to get out of the way, like clear out of the way while his brother does his thing. And I think he has a moment where he realizes, oh my god, I have training. I could have easily stabilized him by quickly like weaving a sign and saying a quick word. And like I've practiced this, never on a like a real dying person before, but wow, I'm impressed with how my brother just like acted and took charge and got it done. I'll do better next time.
Under my breath to Arturio, I say, go harvest the, oil from the Minotaur for balancing humors or whatever snake oil bullshit you do.
I'll pull out my dagger and start like haphazardly cutting furs.
Oh no, I wasn't serious! Don't fill this
Arturio.
cavern with the smell of Minotaur bile.
Arturio, do you wish to try to harvest the Minotaur?
I think all I'm doing is cutting, like trying to cut some of like I don't know what he's doing. I think he's like he starts cutting fur, he stops, he like grabs a horn and tries to pull on it. He's like, oh, that's not coming off. And then he like not weakly, but like has to put in some effort to grab the great axe and is like, anyone want this? and he'll like go grab the loincloth.
Do we know if there was only one
off
Minotaur
of
in here?
Terrence and like puts it back to cover up the Minotaur again.
Ramul.
We found also we found two statues, one Minotaur. We haven't mapped out the whole place, but when our paladin friend is conscious again, we should probably map out the rest of this. And I look at my pouch of flour, John, and I say that I'm going to like put some on my hand and like make handprints with it on the walls as we map out this place, so that you can understand the layout with like white handprints on the wall.
You pull out your pouch of flour and start sprinkling it on your hand to the wall. Terrence, however, does not look to be in a particular movable or alert mood right now. I have rolled his unconscious dice check in secret. But you know he's going to be out for at least an hour. Are we here
It's gonna be a minute, yeah.
Are we going to wait? Is that what we're doing?
Let's pick him up and carry him back towards the.
Looks like he's stuck to the floor.
Yep.
He's
Looks
stuck
like his
to
feet
the
are
floor?
stuck to the floor. He has
Why?
cursed boots on. His feet are stuck to the
Oh.
floor.
Fuck.
Did you not notice that when he collapsed into the wall? Here, look.
Shit.
We're here until he wakes up.
All right.
Well, although these boots are indeed cursed, they are just heavyweights. They are not glued to the ground. Or
Okay, so when I pick up his foot, it goes up. Okay.
it can
So
go
we could
up.
drag him
It's
around.
just Far, yes, you will drag Terrence around if you would like.
I don't really want to, I'm going to be honest.
And
That sounds like peasant work, and I am not a peasant, so I do not help in the effort to drag him around.
Okay. Let's clear the area.
Done.
You go that way. I point, and my brother and I'll go this way. I point.
Yeah,
south.
splitting the party sounds terrible.
No, Arturio, let's stay together, please.
But
We
if
could just wait until he wakes up.
Okay, brother. Okay, can you at least go check around like the next corner in each direction and keep an eye on, see if there's anything of interest or any other beasts like this? Oh no. Oh, God. Fine. And I'll like head down the west passage. Oh shit.
abandoning
don't have
Terrence
light.
in the dark with a Minotaur's corpse. The party splits up slightly.
I realize I don't have any light source, and I turn back.
Terrence a shield.
I'll grab Terrence's shield.
Because you did cast light on it.
I
Let
did.
me...
You could just cast light on another thing.
Yeah, do you just want to cast
No.
light on yourself?
This would be great. Now I'll wake up in the dark.
Next to a rotting Minotaur corpse.
I grab the shield and pull out my dagger,
Alright.
Be right here. I'm gonna hang out with Terrence.
and I'll start.
If they're going those ways, I'm gonna hang out with Terrence here.
Alright, I have switched the lighting. You should be able to see now, Mr. Arturio.
Whip, whip, whip.
Rye, are you good in that little crossroads there?
For now.
Alright. Tell me if that changes. My perspective's gonna follow Nick for now.
I'm gonna get to this T and just kind of poke my head out a little bit further.
Yeah.
I get the sense that we've been near here before.
Uh-huh.
With
You
my
can, in
spatial
fact, see
reasoning
your own
skills.
water droplets right over here.
Yep. I don't know if I can see in that great of detail from 30 feet away to see a couple drips, but I'll be like, And that's as far as he's willing to go, and he'll turn back.
Alright. Party, you will wait here unless something changes for an hour, then another hour, and then 3 hours, and then 4 hours as I max rolled. One of you is quite thirsty, having gone through his water skin entirely during this time. Mr. Rye.
During this time, aren't I also refilling it from Arturio's fount?
If you
His crotch?
want. I guess you're gonna have to have him do it, because otherwise your hand's gonna be way too close to something. That, just for, dripping hours and hours of water into an open water skin is gonna take a while to fill it, right?
Well, we wring it out of his nice fancy cloak every once in a while.
Oh god. Dirty clothes water. It's so sustaining. Terrence, after 4 hours of waiting, of standing upright as though you're laying down, you blink groggily awake at 1 hit point. Your shoulder is massively hurt. Your shield is missing because Arturio is using it as a chair.
God damn it, my hamstrings hurt like a motherfucker from holding my
Yeah.
body up for 4 hours in this position. I immediately cramp up and curl down at the floor.
Oh, welcome back, though.
You land on
There's
top
a
of
dead minotaur in front of you.
mighty
Careful.
corpse.
You got it, huh?
Yeah. And you're
Apparently
still
it
here.
got me, too.
Almost.
Who do I have to thank for saving me?
The Wonder Twins.
Ah. Where are the Wonder Twins?
That's a
Just here.
great question.
I mean, I'm just on the other side of the Minotaur's body.
Arturio's
Oh, well, I'm
right
sitting-
next to you.
I'm
Hello,
I'm
Brian.
sitting down and I can't see over
Oh.
the minotaurs. Like,
Alright, I moved myself back to my feet. How long was I out?
I don't know. It's dark
2
o'clock
hours?
down here.
Rye, as he asks how long he's been out, you hear a voice in the back of your mind say weeks.
But I know that's not true. Has it been weeks?
No, you got here 5 days ago. What?
Could be anything.
been a while.
Dot. Rye, give me a intelligence saving throw.
A lifetime has passed. Okay. Just save
You roll to disbelieve illusions. But reality is as you see it.
Wait, what?
That was clarified.
Right, you stare at Arturio, who's staring at your friend, the paladin guy, Terrence, who is, I mean, you hear Ramul because he's crouched below a Minotaur's carcass. What do you four do?
Does the Minotaur have any other weapons?
He had a loincloth. What's below that
He had a
could be
giant
considered
axe.
a weapon to some, but...
I can't
Say we
want the horns, John. If this Minotaur has been dead for several hours, I want to try to take these horns
yeah, how do you want to
as a
break them?
prize. Well, I mean, I do have a shovel. I don't know if that's the best tool for it, but it might work in a pinch.
Would you like to try to shovel open?
Hey,
to-
John, I do have Smith's tools on my sheet. I don't know if I should. Took it as a background. But with Smith's tools, I probably have tongs, right?
Or a file.
Tongs, a file, you mean a chisel in some cases?
Yeah, I would like to use my smith's tools to try to remove both of these horns.
Okay. Give
I
me
might
Smith's
find a way to
tools.
mount them to my armor at some point. Alright, smith's tools check using what attribute?
Well, you don't want to break it. Really, this process comes down to weakening the bone of the horn in a relatively even... I think this is actually going to be dexterity. As a non
This is going to go phenomenally well then. 12. 12's
Yeah.
not terrible.
It's not the worst roll in the world. And sure enough, you were able to clip off after a several 20-minute long arduous process of getting rid of these two horns from this thing's skull. They're quite chunky. Each one weighs, I want to say, like 4 pounds. Not that you guys care about weight too much.
Right, I will claim them,
Alright.
but if somebody asks for one, I will give it to them, as I was not the one who dealt the death blow. During my time unconscious, am I able to rest, or do I wake up with 1 hit point?
You are
And
at
sit
1 hit point,
in agony.
for sure.
Alrighty. I'm in dire straits, friends. I can heal myself a little bit, but I'm running low on magic. What is our plan? Do we explore carefully? Do we get out of here?
We didn't know what other dangers would arise in the dungeon, so we waited here for you. The thing we do know is that there's 2 statues. I don't know if there's more than 2, but we could, using flour, we could plot out, if you just use your right hand to plot out portions of like wherever we're going. Was my thought of how we could map out the place so that we can figure out what all is down here. I can lead the way. Oh, also I fired a crossbow bolt, so roll 1d2.
Yes, you can all recover for ammunition if you would like. You've had plenty of time.
Great.
The D2 is 2s are the ammunition is recoverable, not how many he gets back.
Yeah, I fired once, so I rolled 1d2. Yep.
So if you fire 3 times, you'd need to do 3d2.
Okay, I get 2 back.
Perfect.
Hey, let's go. So I'm happy to lead,
that will
lead
be-
the way to explore this place as I use my right hand
Teamwork.
to map out the place.
Okay.
A little bit of flour, pat.
Removal, please lead the way. We are in free
did not
exploration
roll
mode
for me.
until you're not.
It's
Until
just slash
otherwise
roll.
stated.
Forward slash or backslash, Nick.
Forward slash.
Okay, don't do
There you
this to
go.
me, guys. Guys, we need to move.
I'm going.
All right. I'm going to walk up here and I'll reach out my right hand and start plotting on this wall. Like one, and then another one, and then another one. It's like,
Alright, don't
where
move
have
too
we
quickly.
been?
Yeah,
You're fine. Do you want me to put dots down for it, or like, is this just like, we're going to map out the thing until we find a thing? Might hit a trap or something.
If you're in a labyrinth, I think it would be disingenuous for me to reveal the map.
Okay. So then I should be putting down marks, but, you know.
The water
fine.
marks that Apollo is doing is good enough, right?
I have reclaimed my shield
Fine.
from Arturio, if that's okay.
25.
That's fine. However, the light will be recast on something of Arturio's so that I don't need to edit it.
That sounds like a great plan. I have dark vision.
Dot
anyway.
here, dot here, dot here, dot here. Whoops. Dot here. As I move my character along.
Okay.
Boo doo boo boo. These are the spots where I've put my flowered hand on the wall.
Oh wait, there's a way
up?
over here. There's a path over
There are
here.
plenty of ways. We're
been
learning
here
what
already.
this place is. We are learning what this
No,
place
but there's
is.
there's a path back here that we haven't been in.
And if
Follow
we
the
don't
dwarf.
strategically map out this place, we may be lost. So
Oh, I see drips that I've made before.
5 hours ago, you made those strips.
I know, but it's so
If not
damp in
longer.
here that there's no absorption into the air.
There's like
It's
no good
crazy.
way to like swap tools to do this.
True.
That's hilarious.
For
If you
me?
hit
Oh
double
yeah,
F.
Control F and Control S are the different
I
tools.
see something.
Aha.
Behold,
What do I run into, John?
You run into a great big turtle statue. This thing seems to
Turtle
be made
statue.
out of limestone or marble or some other kind of beige/white stone. This turtle has a small plaque at the bottom written in common that has some words upon it, as well as a... What kind of gemstone are you? An emerald?
Is it amber, the color of my energy, John?
Amber is the color of my energy. No, it is not emerald. Emeralds are in the foxes. This is a topaz. You see a large handheld yellow gem, and the plaque reads, "Knowledge lost is knowledge gained."
I turned to our paladin buddy. What did the other plaques say? Because when those were picked up, like things happened. Do we have to combine all the gems together down here? Find all of the statues?
The other plaques, one of them said, "We are not creatures of prey."
That's right.
And the other one said, "We shall see if you survive." That was the dragon with the amethyst. I can't remember what the
Yeah.
first gem was.
I thought it was emerald with a snake.
Nobody touched the fox.
No,
gem.
amethyst.
I touched one that made me like glow. Like
Then I
very
slapped it out of his
fiery
hand.
glow.
Oh, that is the emeralds. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I misread my.
I'll go ahead and grab one of these.
You will-
There's two eyes. There's two gems, or just one.
No, there is just one big one in the back of its turtle shell.
Oh.
As you pick it up, you feel quite weighed down.
Oh my god. Oh.
You are unable to dash, and you are moving at half speed currently.
And to Terrence, he can carry it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's quite heavy.
With those heavy boots.
Terrence is like double weighed down.
I'm kind of useless, so might as well be the pack mule. Let's go.
Okay, well, we have found this one. 5. Red dot. 25.
For now, you can move as normal, Shadow, because we are not in combat as of yet.
Okay.
We love being in combat, though, right?
We always do.
I
I'm giving myself a yellow dot because I have the topaz.
Okay.
I get the sense over there to the south. That's where we were before when we first entered. If we did want to go back and get the other gems, now would probably be a good time.
All right. Well, I will wait here. 'Cause I am
Brother,
the marking point to know where we've been or not been.
do you want to come with me and grab the other gems?
Oh, sure.
I'm ready in action to throw myself in front of any danger that may befallen our paladin at one hit point.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, I can't.
That is literally the way I'm going to be walking. I
Terrence,
yelled
can you
down
move
to
I have
you.
lost
That's the
you.
way I'm going to be walking.
Are we following Apollo?
I mean, I'm going that way then, if he's going that way. I thought he wanted to go the other way, Apollo. Like,
No, this is the direction.
that is not the
So-
direction of where we came from.
Yes,
we
it
Oh,
came
he
is.
was
from
trying to
bottom
get
right
back
of
to
the
the
map.
gems. He wants the gems that are over here.
There is a
with
gem to the there is a gem to the right though, and I thought he was talking about that one. I
Is
will
this-
catch up in time.
Is this the emerald?
Yes, this is the fox statue.
Okay.
Guys, I'm
I'll
jumping
grab.
from 4 sheets, and my mouse will not work. There we go.
Yeah.
This is the fox statue. It breeds out. In fact, you guys should already know this. We are hunter. No, fuck. Which
We
one
are
does
not
this say?
creatures of prey. We are not creatures of prey,
Okay, cool.
I believe.
We are not creatures of prey. Foxes.
How is prey spelled?
P-R-E-Y.
Pray tell.
Oh, I know why. Okay. I know why this is doing this. Understood. I'm an idiot.
Okay. Now, it's been 2 weeks for us, but only a couple hours for our party. I don't remember which
Ramul
direction.
Has gone and is going somewhere.
You will see where you see red dots is where I've put my right hand and flowered the wall.
The party is officially split.
Come
That's
this way, brothers.
So I was wondering, was this the last gem we found or the first gem we found?
That was
The
the
first.
first
The first.
gem you found.
And we found 3 so far, or only 2?
You have
Three.
found
Found 3. The other one's in
one
the
set.
top left corner.
Okay. I didn't hear what you said, Andy. But Apollo, can you repeat your question to me? I completely forgot.
I'm basically trying to like get at where is the last. Oh, this way. This way?
Whose token is this? Is this
I don't-
Andy?
Oh, that's me.
Alright, did you have a question for me, Andy?
Nope. I'm just waiting for Nick to figure out what he's doing. For Arturio to figure out what he's doing.
Arturio has sprinted off into the darkness.
Yeah, not helpful.
The red dots you see
Alright,
are dwarven handprints that you see.
Alright, which way are you going?
They went this
North,
direction.
brother! North!
North. Got it.
Okay.
Galactic up. My right hand on the wall, following the wall, leads me down this pathway. But if you all would like to
Andy, in case you
explore
missed it, I'm gonna move your token real quick. There
the
was
galactic left,
Andy.
Oh, we saw you.
Okay, I'm
Come
moving your
here.
token because no one seems to have recognized this in the we're jumping, we're leaping 30 feet, but there was a side passage that no one explored.
Yeah, this is what I was trying to get at.
I'm now
is,
going to
like,
move you back to your little area where you saw people. Alright, everyone should be able to see each other now, right?
hello.
Yep.
Okay.
We have 2 of the gems.
There's another
There was-
one down here.
Oh, there it is, the dragon. Yo, bro, get this.
I'll carry this one.
Okay. This is Dragon. He's nuts.
Correct.
Yes, this is the one where you feel quite weakened. You're unsure what it does.
What
Yes, I
color
told you
gem?
last
What
week.
type of gem is it?
These are the
An
amethysts.
amethyst?
What do you mean weakened? Like just like tired and
You feel like if you puncture your skin, you'd bleed forever and die.
got it. Alright.
You're
Feel
like
quite
a
fragile.
Water balloon.
And what was the inscription on this one?
This one is.
Ramul.
I hear you.
I believe we missed a passage before we pushed too far ahead.
Okay. We should head back to
This
the.
is. We shall see if you survive, I believe.
This mapping I am
Shall-
doing is methodical.
I understand.
So if they would like to
You're
go down the
told
other.
There was a passage down here.
And mine just makes me glow, right?
Yes, you
Like
are fairy
Fair
fire.
fire. All right.
Yeah, the fairy fire.
I think we have to go south again.
I will stay at the forks here.
Andy, did you see something different?
We did see a passage that we had not taken in our corridor west of here. Though I feel like we have explored. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not in a position where I can lead the way. One of you will have to make a decision.
Which way? You point and I'll lead. I'll walk in front. I just don't know where.
Let Ramul lead. Show us the passage, though, please.
All right.
I wanted to go this way.
All right, I will follow Ramul. Ramul, go ahead. Let's go.
I'll hold up the rear.
All right, we are not turning around. We are heading forward.
No, Ramul wants to methodically not get lost in here.
Okay.
Stubbornly. Arterio says under his breath.
I mean, I can stand at the at that crossroads and wait, but this will eventually loop back on itself if this is all like one giant passage potentially, and then we can know something about this place. Yeah, we've definitely been here before, but not since we've put marks on the
God damn it,
wall.
Nick! Get off my token.
I'm not on your token.
Not now.
What?
The spiral.
Andy, are you getting... Are you lingering for a reason?
I'm just getting stuck trying to learn roll 20 shit.
I gotcha.
And around we go.
We love mazes, right, guys?
We took the spiral when we chased the Minotaur.
Yep. We've been
And I feel like we've been back here before, so I put a big red handprint here, or a big white handprint here on this fork. And if we feel like we've been here before, going like the water is like that is like here. Like we'll just go up, and then this is our passage to the stairs. And then we functionally made a full circle here. We can go back the other way if we would like, touching the wall again, right on the other side.
No,
This is how you know where you've been.
We might as well continue this loop
Until
and
it
get to
touches the other end of it.
yeah, the spot that we skipped over.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ah, my chain. Can you cast this? Can you dispel this? Or should we leave this up?
I think spellcasters can.
Dispel their own spell?
If it's
Or it
lasts
lasts
for 8
hours?
You can.
It is not a concentration spell.
No.
That is
okay.
there until it is triggered. That said, it doesn't hurt anyone if someone just
I
wants
was gonna say, Ramul just like throws himself into it. I want my chain back. Hey, oh my chain! Oh my chain!
Just Ramul
Ah.
body slams the chain, gets sent up 3 feet into the air. It's just dangling there for a while until it breaks on its own.
And then I put the chain back in my inventory.
Okay.
Ooh, we haven't gone this way yet. There's no watermarks here.
Terrence was passed out to the east of here.
And I see
Oh.
something.
A giant statue of an elven hunter wielding a great bow. Similarly, excuse me, this thing has a plaque upon it as well as a demand. There are, along the bow that is forward to the point where you can touch it, 4 slots that are similar in size and shape as the... I
Jewels.
believe they are the emeralds.
Emerald, topaz, amethyst.
Yes, the emeralds. This shrine is dedicated to Vashir, the Prime of Vaneth, the Star Slinger. And it says, Vashir Primavana, the Star Singer, calls the hunt. Bring forth soul of hunters and receive reward.
So this is where we put gems
Or
into?
3 out of 4 gems right now.
If I remember correctly, we can't set them down without them disappearing and returning to
Yeah,
the
but there's
statue.
slots for them right here.
I know, but do we want to go grab the
You
fourth?
want to do all 4
before-
at the same time? Because there's 4
I'm
of
just,
us.
I'm just afraid of releasing it.
Okay. We could go
But
find
that-
the
Should
fourth
be
one.
able. If we could put them down, it would help Terrence not be extra slow when we encounter more danger. So maybe I'll test with the Melancholy Gem real quick.
It is too big to fit.
Okay.
So
then I
the
keep
emerald
hold it.
gem, the one emerald gem fits though. We shall see if you survive.
I thought there were 4 different slots.
There were
There
were 4
different
2
slots.
eye slots, which you took from the fox, right?
Yeah. I have both of those, so I'll put the 2 emeralds in corresponding slots.
You do so, and they fit perfectly and hold for the time being.
Wow, these fit perfectly, and they haven't disappeared for now.
Did the other 2 gems we have, John, fit in the other 2 slots at all?
They do not. The turtle shell is far too big. Or not turtle shell. The one that was in the turtle shell
Topaz.
is way too big. And the dragon one does not fit either.
Well,
You try to
There
fit
is-
them, and they just continuously threaten to fall off or move while you're still touching them.
there's more to explore. Perhaps there are other gems.
Maybe there are other gems in here. As we march forward.
Great.
Question mark.
It need be
Yes.
said that you are no longer fairy fired.
Yes,
All right,
although I like to believe that I still shine bright in the mines.
like a diamond.
Shine bright, diamond.
Someone like that. So we continue to move. This is still not, but now we know that the handprint on the wall is a indicator of where we can find our shrine here that we need to put things into. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Taking a
So-
big inhalation of copium, you maneuver
Cope,
on
yeah.
down.
Cope. Right. I'm gonna put
Ah,
like.
smells like
some
cow.
forward.
It
Oh,
smells.
we're having a
like
cow in
with
here.
death. Actually, I believe the cow is gone now.
What?
Let me check. Yep, cow's gone.
You know,
Is there
that's
is there like
exciting.
blood on the floor?
Nope.
I run back into my original handprint.
Yep.
I turn around to the group and say, "This is my original."
You see
Handprint,
your
I've just
paladin
walked up
behind
to-
you.
That means there should have been a cow corpse there.
I didn't see it.
How
It's
now,
gone.
brown cow?
It's gone. No brown coo. What?
Do you still have the horns? I turn
He
to the
does.
paladin.
They are clearly visible and have been this entire time.
Who has the great axe?
No one took
Nobody
it.
Grab
knows,
it.
because it's
Oh, shit.
super heavy and
Way
too
too
big.
big.
If you
There
did
should
take
be
the
another-
great axe, please add it to your character sheet.
I did not. Fuck that. It's way too
Okay.
heavy.
I was unconscious.
Understood. Then the great axe is gone.
Should be
So-
another passage right up there. There.
Okay. With this information, we can understand
Oh, no.
that my hand on the wall indicates where we can go. Let's go get lost over here. I don't have a new way to mark something, but yeah, go ahead. Lead the way.
Andy is in charge of leading now.
Last time we did this, Andy took us the scenic route, which was the delightful route.
That's
Um,
Only way I know.
Arturio will poke his head up here, see that there's just another
Right,
Ben,
right.
What? What?
Right, wait.
and then
Damn it. Remove
decide
it.
it's
It's gone.
not worth it.
I've lost him.
What? I heard a whisper on the wind. Did you say something?
Wait for the rest of them.
Okay. I ready my crossbow at this intersection. I don't feel safe here.
You're expecting something to come by. I'm
Yeah,
expecting.
can I hear it? Can I hear anything?
Give me a perception check. At advantage. Ah,
Percepción? 17.
on a 17. Coming from this passageway to your galactic north, you will hear nothing. It is like an ominous headache. Your heartbeat is what you hear the most, followed by the
Yikes.
shuffling and dripping of your companions and brother, which needs to be separated into two distinct categories.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Do I hear anything to my galactic east?
A faint, ominous humming.
Parents, do you hear that humming?
My head has been ringing for the past hour, ever since I got knocked unconscious.
Gotcha. Well, I hear a humming, and it's coming from that way.
Okay. I will follow behind you.
And I'm not crazy, and neither am I.
Okay. Wait, what?
Go,
Lead on.
run! Run as fast as you can. Oh.
Don't do that to me, damn
Cincinnati
it.
Shuffle. Oh no.
Nick, because your token sits above the water, when you stand on my token, I can't move.
I tried to pick a different hex than you, but you
Behold,
moved
right?
again.
You
Hellos, I have found another statue.
Another statue of a Dargan.
Oh.
Indeed.
Does this bear the same gem as the other? Are there more amethysts?
It does, in fact,
Oh
have
my
more
goodness.
amethysts. Give me just one moment to pull him up. Ow. Yes. Okay. Excuse me. I'm still a little bit sick and nasally. This is the Dargan. Where the fuck is it? I see turtle, frog, dragon. This one says, "We are the enemy of mortal lives." You see two amethyst eyes staring back at you. Rai, you feel that if you pick up these two gemstones with the ones already on your person, you may legitimately just collapse and keel over.
I will bear the burden of these amethysts and
I was
pluck
gonna
them
say-
from the dragon's eyes.
Alright,
Okay.
he's got him.
Holding big turtle shell gem in one hand, and then the two other eyes in his others. Your hands are entirely full now, Mr. Paladin.
My longsword is sheathed, my shield is on my arm, and I'm hanging by a thread, John.
You're living it. You're living to win.
Living on the edge. Let us
Okay.
return. We need to find a place to place these before they break us.
Yep.
Indeed. Why don't we take a break? Because Eric had to step away anyway. I know he can hear us, but I don't want to move his token. And when we come back from the other side of our break, we will continue investigating this labyrinth, looking for treasure. Oh my god. Guys, we'll be right back.
Okay, sure.
Hello, everyone. We are back in the labyrinth. Party, you have 4 eyes that are colored purple, like amethyst. You have a big yellow topaz of a shell. Where are we going? What are we doing? How did I get so short?
Back left? Oh, okay, never mind.
Ramul moves forward.
Why back left? I don't understand.
Because we're gonna have to now back up.
We don't have the emeralds to put into the archer.
True.
Yeah, but the emeralds could be behind us in passageways that we skipped over.
Also,
Or ahead of us.
Who knows?
Ramul
I
is
haven't been-
sprinting full 50
I'm
feet at a
sprinting.
time.
Yeah.
Poor Terrence is lumbering behind him at half speed
Uh,
with Reeves that hold him to the ground.
oh yeah, you are.
I don't know.
Your fate is about
I
to
have-
change, Terrence.
I've genuinely lost track of you guys.
Whose fault is
Up
that?
here, Good
luck.
Apollo?
Good luck.
I don't see any flower, but I think I see something to the south here. Let's go this
Here,
way.
I found something this way. I see. Oh, no, now you're gone.
Oh,
I
and
gave
gone.
All
Ramul.
right, everybody pause. For
Well, we've
a
been this way.
moment.
We've been this way.
Oh.
We'll come back.
This was the
Please
entrance.
Pause for
Yes.
a moment. Andy.
Pausing.
All right. Ramul
My hands
and
are up.
Terrence, 5 minutes ago, you both came to see a grand statue of a winged woman staring down at you. Upon this statue's base is a plaque that says, "Say a prayer and be at rest. You mortal things, I relieve of distress."
I read that out and be like, "Are you in distress, Terrence?"
Only a lot bit.
Okay, well
Ramul.
maybe this one's for you. What is it? What else does it look like, John? What's gems it got?
None. No gems. Just
No
statue.
gems. Well,
You are
maybe
now
say a
free to
prayer
move
here.
around the cabin. Thank you for your patience.
What was it? Say a prayer and be at rest, you mortal things in distress.
I relieve of distress.
Mortal things, I relieve.
I will
of distress.
kneel at the statue.
Is there any markings that might give me a name of what this statue envisions?
Absolutely none. In fact, it is, aside from being feminine and having wings, is so boringly plain that this could be to nearly any deity. At least of one that has made celestials in the past.
Hmm.
You see vague dwarf, vague elf, definitely humanoid, that's for certain. That was a scary yellow bar.
Alright, then I will kneel at the statue and lift a prayer to Agatherin and say, "Please, relieve my burdens, relieve my wounds, let me rest."
You pass out momentarily, Terrence, for a solid, I gotta say 6 seconds or so. A
Mhm.
full turn,
Yeah.
we could say. And I would love it if you could take the benefits of a short rest as though you had all of your hit dice.
Whoa!
I
Wonderful.
was slowly
I'd
creeping
love
back,
to.
being like, "I don't like religion. I'm not into this." I just creep back, being like, "Oh, jeez,
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Not angels.
not this thing, not
I hate
again."
when people let me rest on their plaques.
Ugh.
So when you say benefits of a short rest, as if I had all my hit dice.
As if
Yeah.
you had all of your hit dice.
Right, but I already had it, so it doesn't matter. I guess I could spend one more.
Green ones.
I don't
you
wanna-
are having a short rest at no cost of having hit dice.
Yeah, you're spending illusionary
Okay.
hit dice.
There you go.
Wonderful.
So,
Gain temp hit dice and spend them.
Oh, temp hit dice. Yes, there we go.
Got it.
Yeah, sure.
And I have no short rest resources that I have not already expended, or that I can regain, so that's alright.
Okay.
Who knew I was going to get a free short rest? I'll take it.
You will take it.
Emboldened and no longer dead. I turn and say, I'm ready to continue.
You stand up. It's a pain to get back up, but you've done it.
Yep. I'm going to leave something here.
Oh, what do you want to leave behind?
Trying to look through what I have to see what I have that has value, but that I can't, that I can live without.
A sack of flour, John.
I already have his sack of flour.
Yeah. I
John,
already
you
did my
confirm that
stuff.
there's no
An
slots
empty,
of any kind.
an empty sack
No
with no
slots
flour
in
in it.
I will leave 10 gold coins at the base. Every coin that I own.
Oh. Yeah, please delete all of your money.
I have done so. I will walk away from Rye. Not worrying if Rye ends up with those 10 coins here in about 6 seconds.
Okay.
Nah.
Rise a god.
How was,
as all of you should be.
How are you feeling? You seem much more chipper.
I am invigorated.
Oh, good.
Although this damn topaz is heavy as hell. Let's keep exploring.
Oh,
The
hey,
entrance is to our south.
Galactic down.
You
Galactic
look at the
down.
mist that is going up and into it.
So there were some passages to the north we have not explored.
Okay,
Let us go.
I take point.
I follow Ramul.
It is a race of many feet.
Pitter patter.
I will. Is there dirt on the ground, or is it like just stone?
Just stone.
Hmm. All right.
Okay. Oh, this is on the wrong way. Change way.
Oh, this comes back around. I found small drippings.
Oh my god, I jumped through a wall by accident.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe we have
That's my
been
bro.
here before.
Oh yeah, this was a path I wanted to take, but you said we couldn't.
Couldn't? No, we've been
Yeah.
here before. There's water on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Ah,
Just
here's
didn't-
my handprint.
To the north,
like
this way.
There are two
Yeah,
norths
probably.
you can take.
No, we have not gone north all the way. I peeked around this corner, but there was another corner. and I dared not peek 2 corners.
Rise back to corner peeking.
This long, snaky, cavernous thing, you can't help but imagine what sort of horrifying chase this bard, long dead, went through to try to avoid the Minotaur.
Who made this fucking thing?
Rye, you
Oh.
hear in the
Brothers.
back of your mind.
Statue.
I did. You see a great big statue of a golden dwarf. I'm going to move our 2 NPC dudes who are trapped in the back. Whoop. Ta-da.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey. Oh my god, where did I go?
You,
Zoom out.
I caught you up
Zoom back
because
in.
you're taking too long drawing. Excuse me.
Go on.
Big golden dwarf dude. This reads out. Vilhelma, Wrathbringer, biter of Tiamat, bays for blood. Bring forth the Heartstones of dragons and receive reward. You see that there are 4 gem slots.
I will place
Right.
my 2 amethysts in 2 of the slots.
They
I will do the same.
both sets fit in perfectly. And you watch as this statue, holding this rather large axe, suddenly shifts, releasing its grip The axe, no longer gold-plated, slips from its fingers onto the base of the statue. Who
I
grabs
catch
it?
Catch it.
Rai, you catch this heavy battle axe. Can you even wield it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I black out
hold on.
enamored with the statue,
yeah.
John. This is beautiful.
Yes, I can wield it, he said with all the hubris and stupidity of someone who has no idea.
Okay.
Who has never said no to anything in their life?
Yeah, of course I can fucking wield it.
Of course.
I've wielded a copper gutter downspout as a weapon on this when I needed to, you know.
You lied to yourself about the battle axe from the Minotaur. I wielded the battle axe from the Minotaur.
Yeah.
I want everyone to
Holding it
pause
up.
for just a moment as Apollo, in the corner, separated from your party, coming out
No,
of the
that-
wall itself. Yep, that's where you are. You will see a size medium elemental made out of what appears to be brickwork and natural rock with a great big maw on the top of its body, which it is using to burrow through the earth. Looking for gemstones. Do you have any gems on you? I don't think
Did
so.
you
What
put
do you-
yours into the
what
last
do you
statue?
consider
You
a
put it down,
gemstone?
Do you have any diamonds or amethysts or emeralds?
Or a pearl that he stole from the daffodil.
That pearl is not a gemstone.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Yes, I do not have any gemstones.
All right, then this thing with its 6 eyes, each one paired with a leg, or each set paired with a leg, will look at you in disinterest and go in a random direction. There are 2 choices before it. Ooh, it chooses the bottom one, and it will go out of sight, at least to view. Party, you are free to move around. That happened all while the axe was falling from the grip.
Do we
That's
determine
right.
if I can wield the axe?
You're a rogue. I don't think you're proficient with battle axes.
Oh, definitely not.
Okay.
Right. I look to Ramul and Terrence. Would either one of you care for this? I don't think I can wield it.
I think I can. Is it a battle axe? I can wield a. I can wield. Is it a martial weapon?
It's
I
a
don't know much
martial
about martial
weapon,
weapons. I can wield martial weapons. Yeah.
Say I can wield simple
I-
weapons. I don't know if this.
I
counts as
step
a
up.
weapon.
This is a beautiful statue, and I grab the battle axe from your hand.
It feels like this was meant for you, Ramul. You should take it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ramul, you pick
So I
up
step forward.
this +1 battle axe. Perhaps there's a associated curse or benefit upon attunement.
That can't possibly be true. I go up to the statue with the battle axe, and I do the traditional dwarven greeting of bumping belt buckles, and I try to thank you. And I hug and bro down with the statue like dwarves do, because dwarves are kind of bros.
You bro down with the inanimate object.
That's right.
Unfortunately, it is quite careless
golden and beautiful.
non-reciprocating.
That's fine. This is like when Terrence was saying a prayer. I'm doing the dwarven equivalent.
Okay. 10 minutes later.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I got like
Ask how its day was,
handshakes.
It tells you.
I got like handshakes. We do like elbow bumps, chest bumps, like
10 minutes later, the statue and Ramul are laying down. Ramul smoking a cigarette,
Yeah, correct.
and everybody
Yeah.
chills.
I have this shine of gold across me.
Friends, let's stay together if we can.
Art, how's it been over here?
When you leave a dwarf, John, you have to like, if you take something, you must leave something. So I leave my chain here wrapped around the feet of the statue.
That's
You come upon
So
a shaking Arturio.
Arturian
Said
battle
axe, John.
figures before
Did you see
Ryan.
something?
There's another creature down here with us.
I ready a short sword.
Swords are out.
I think I think it was. I've read about these, but never seen one before. This is a Zorn. They hunt gemstones. You got rid of the amethyst, I see. But we still have topaz. It might be back. It went that way. I think I saw it go to the east a little bit. Is that right, John?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should go the other way then. Ramul, do you want to take the lead?
We're going this way?
We've been the other way.
We have not been this way. I'm ready.
Oh,
My body is ready.
That's the way it went.
As I
Better
see
to deal with it
something-
now, Arturio.
And-
Look, we found something.
You found another statue. Who would have thought? You live in statues. We love statues. This statue is of a dwarf with a shield. It says, "My shield is strong, thine foes are great. Pray and see thy foes hate."
Oh, wow. Another bump and belt buckles again to the statue, and I start to bro down with the statue
You
per
pray to the
its
statue
request.
and feel a telepathic understanding of what you are being blessed by. The next enemy has disadvantage to attack you, or rather, to attack anyone in your party except for you.
Mm. Yeah,
Uh,
we're very giving.
This is the aggro shrine. You're gonna
Got it.
attract whoever attacks you next.
John said you begin to understand telepathically from the statue, and all I could think was, yeah, he said bro down.
Let's
Just
see if
restated
Zorn
the
finds you
obvious.
Guys. It's looking for gems. However, it moves through walls. And it turns out gems don't really give an odor. Rock walls tend to stop air from moving through it, so he doesn't find you guys.
Could be anything.
Could be anything, anyone. We have one big topaz inside of our scowls. Where are we going? We are going north, and it looks like we're going up.
North and up.
You love going north and up.
I'd love to go north, but there's a Nick sitting on top of my face. I can't move.
Mm.
There
Why
it
don't you
is.
stop ending your turn. Ending your movement where he is. You guys are sprinting through this hall. How many hundreds of feet? Can you guys pause right there? As I reroll
Sure
my
can.
Zorn. Oh, that's a natural
Yeah, Zorn.
one, baby. He has no idea where you guys are.
He just likes vibing out.
He's just
Zorn's
in the
just
rock,
vibing.
just hanging out somewhere.
What about to the northeast here?
What about it?
Wait! No.
Oh no.
You're
this
just
one's
shoving
my fault.
rations in your... You know what, everyone go ahead and subtract a ration. You guys need to eat sometime, right?
That's right.
We have a limited number of resources. Hey, look, a turtle.
Oh, a turtle. Is this the same one from before, John?
Ramul, it sure looks that way.
I go the wrong way.
No. You're heading the right way.
Oh, okay.
You're heading the way that you're going.
This turtle reads out, "To take from us, we'll see you chained."
I take this big topaz.
Ugh, you pick it up, you are at half movement speed and cannot take the dash action while you hold it.
Got it.
Which is not going to be fun, unless you're getting chased by a Zorn. Then you'll have tons of fun, right? Right, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Well, we have two big topazes now. See if we can find a place where they go.
That's right.
Indeed. That's another 200-ish feet you guys have traveled. Oh my god, come on! I want to chase you. Let me chase you with my Zorn. I need to kill Apollo with the Zorn,
Oh.
guys. I'm still holding
wait.
a grudge.
Is this a
Crunch
fox?
those bones.
Behold a fox.
Fox.
We love the fox, you say to yourself. This is the fox. This is 2-1. We are not creatures of prey. We are hunters of the Fae. This is the other emerald fox.
Hmm.
I'll grab those.
You grab those. You are fairy
Back to being fairy
fired.
Back to being fairy fired.
Do we keep going or backtrack and drop these
Behold,
off?
a golden statue.
Oh,
We
shit.
love-
Enamored. I walk up to it again.
This
I
is
love
of
gold.
a vaguely human, what do we call it? Neither male nor androgynous, that's the word I'm looking for. Androgynous profile. It reads out, secondly, actually before it reads out, there is, in both of its hands, there are 2 separate grooves. One for or rather 2 for topaz in each hand, and then of a different gemstone you have yet to come across. This reads out, Agathera, the lore master, seeks the greatest wisdoms. Bring forth the knowledge of amphibian and reptile and receive reward. Notably,
I will-
this is not spelled Agatherum. It is pronounced Agathera. Like that.
Hmm. I will get less excited and deposit my topaz in the group.
It fits
Likewise.
perfectly. But guys, if that topaz is just sitting here, won't the Zorn eat it?
I can wait
I'll
here.
stand guard.
You can find 2 more gems, and then, wow, if they do, you defend this on your own.
No, I'll talk to it, John. I'll use my words.
You'll talk to the Zorn.
We can use our words instead of our might,
Okay.
obviously.
You guys just want to wait here until the Zorn shows up?
No,
we
we
can
should
keep-
probably take the gems with us.
It's Zorban.
Probably
It's
safer.
Zorn in time.
It's Zorn in time.
Yeah.
I grabbed the topaz back.
Okay. What
Thank
about
you.
you, Rye?
The dot.
Same.
You pick up the topaz.
We must find an amphibian. Let us go.
Apparently 2. Ramul immediately goes a different direction than the rest of the party.
I think better of it and go back north. Hey.
Alright.
We moving?
He was drawing.
I
water.
follow Rye.
Yeah.
Rye is schmoving. Rye, behold, a new fox.
We are becoming laden with gems at this point.
You sure
Yeah, do
are.
tell.
Fox, 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 fox. Where are my foxes? Fox, this is 1. This reads out. Oh, I'm a bastard. To take from
Oh,
us
no.
will cost your eyes.
I tie my hempen rope to around my waist and then hand the other end to Terrence. And then I collect the gems.
What? Hold on. Don't I have 2 emeralds?
These are different.
This is of a different gemstone. This is a ruby.
Oh. Hmm.
As soon as you pick up the gemstone from its eyes, or the gemstones from its eye sockets, you will be under the effect of the blind condition, which is why I laugh so hard. When you are blind, you cannot see shit. So, do you want me to take away your character's vision as well, or do you think that'd be fun?
If for the immersive experience, if you want to, sure, I can also suspend disbelief. But
All right, let's suspend disbelief, so I don't need to edit that.
I'm handing the rope that I'm tied to Terrence because he's also encumbered with the other topaz. So we'll move at the same speed.
This is true. Here's what I'll do then. I'm gonna give Brian access to moving your character token. That way he can just control both of you. Does that seem
Should I
like
just? Are you gonna black out my map? Should I just zoom out and see nothing until something happens?
yeah.
Just close your eyes, Andy.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, he's listening.
The hunter
Incredible.
is so far from here as well.
That's true.
Oh, look, yep, I have them both.
Just
I was
being
waiting
dragged
at
around.
I was waiting at the T so that potentially we don't get turned around or cornered by something.
Oh yeah, I have
I
to
waved
roll
to my
for
party
Zorn.
members.
Let's see if it finds you guys. It.
Yep.
Does it?
The Zor who knows?
No, I'm asking myself because I need to check its movement.
Who knows?
1, 2,
Could be anything.
3. It finds the statue.
Hmm.
Oh, the one that has 2 emeralds in it?
no.
It has nothing. There's one that does have 2 emeralds in it.
The monsters
Or
seem
maybe.
to have a set territory. A Minotaur was in one, the Zorn is in another, and then something ate the Minotaur. But we don't need to worry about that.
Fuck.
Something happened to the Minotaur.
We don't? Because I'm worrying about it.
You're worrying about it?
I'm not worried.
No.
I'm very worried
I'm
about
never
it.
worried. Shall we head back to... I assume this loops the same way, potentially,
Probably.
but
We could
we'll
head
just
east.
head back this way.
You have lost Arturio, though. Arturio, you should come back
Sorry.
to us.
I'm sorry, I was putting soy sauce on my rations.
Saucing up the rations. Classic.
All
I
right.
step back to
Arturio
the shrine.
has moved the
Oh,
wrong direction,
okay.
and you guys come
Yeah.
face to face with the Zorn. I need us to immediately roll for initiative.
that's right.
I think Arturio is like, wait, what?
I need everyone to roll for initiative.
I'd love
Arturio
to.
hears echoing through.
I don't even know what a Zorn is, and Arturio, who do I trust? I'm not
Oh.
readying an action or anything. Whatever. Zorn, Schmorn.
I will tell. Oh my god, you put shades on. So you're blind.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even see that. I will tell you, I will suggest to Rye to drop the gemstones so that he can see.
You can suggest that
Drop it,
later. Why aren't you
On your
still
turn.
grid? There we go. The Zorn
Yes.
was investigating the statue, caught wind of the gems, sees the dwarf, immediately goes for the dwarf as he is first to act. This thing will make
Bring it.
3 claw attacks and 1 bite attack. And Nick, I want you to remember the deadliest dungeon and how this monster is bullshit. As I make 4 attacks with 1 monster. CR5, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which
That's
hit?
3 hits.
Alright. I'm gonna
All but
assume
the claws. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the bite.
I would like to try to intercept at least one of the hits.
The bite.
You can
Ignore
smite
the
him
radiant.
for 12 damage. No.
Ignore the radiant. Sorry, click that off.
You will
I blocked
ignore the
5 damage from
slashing
something.
and suffer the 20 slashing piercing combination.
Okay.
That is its
I go
turn.
to 15.
Sounds great.
Bloodied.
Rye, you are first to act. You
Well,
are
not quite
currently
bloodied.
blind. You cannot see, which means you are at disadvantage to attack and at advantage to be hit. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna pull out my crossbow
Okay.
and you said
Blindly
Terrence
fire through
intercepted.
2 of your companions.
Terrence intercepted a blow. You said, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm following him, so I think I have a pretty good sense of where this enemy is.
Okay.
All right,
Gemstones.
Daredevil.
This
Yeah,
thing will
I
kill us.
tune
He
my,
rolls it
my
regular.
I tune my senses honed from the sewers of the city, operating in darkness and in the night. I hear the Zorn's chittering sounds, and aim the crossbow.
Okay. Take a shot. Unfortunately, an 8 is not going to cover it.
Actually, John, he's firing at regular because he has advantage because I'm standing next to the enemy.
That is not how sneak attack works, but I like your confidence.
Damn it. You also like
Okay.
slapping it down.
I know how a rogue works, I swear. Alright, that brings us to Arturio, also known as Artie, on the other side of a map. Where are you going, bud?
Does my passive perception help me determine what direction the noises are coming from?
Yeah, from behind you, for sure.
Oh shit. And I will dash.
Alright, please take your movement. Okay. Remote, you have just been assaulted by this Zorn. What do you wish to do?
It hurts real bad, John.
Uh-huh.
And I was looking at my false life here, and it looks like it's a full spell slot. But to not keel over on the next time it attacks, yeah, we're gonna cast that on myself. Where's it? Armor of Agathis, which is more hit points. Increase for 5. Yeah, we're gonna cast Armor of Agathis at level 2, actually.
Alright. Sounds good.
Submit. I will give myself 10 extra hit points, 10 temporary hit points.
And when it hits you, it will deal 10 damage.
That's
back
right.
To it.
And I stand firm in front of it.
Alrighty.
That's me.
Terrence.
As Terrence watches Rye shoot the crossbow bolt into the ceiling above him, he says, "Drop the goddamn gemstones and enter this fight. I will let go of the rope." Now he is attached to nothing. I will move forward and then I will attack the Zorn.
Alright, swing, swing. Do you have
Is it
advantage for any
14
reason?
hit? I don't think that I do.
That's unfortunate. Because if you had advantage,
like
you
it.
would have hit, but instead you will miss the Zorn's tough, rocky body. Yeah, baby.
Let's see here. I have a spell slot. Do I use it at this point to try to protect myself or my friend?
Well,
I feel like if I stay alive, it's probably better.
make up your
Hopefully
mind.
Arturia can do something. I'll bonus action Shield of Faith.
Alrighty. That is going to be a smart maneuver. As the Zorn wants your gemstone. It wants to eat. It's hungry, Seath. It's going to take a bite out of you and miss.
Yep.
And then it's going to claw you and miss.
Yes.
And it's going to crit you.
That one's gonna hit.
It's going to deal 8 plus 5, whatever that equals.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. And then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw to see if that,
That Shield of Faith stays up there, huh?
yeah. Oh,
Is that a fail?
That is a fail. It's
Alright,
10
so that's
or
spell-
half
that's
of
gone.
damage. And then it's gonna claw you for a 10 missing.
That will miss. Alright, so I took one hit, lost my spell, but saved the round.
Yeah, for sure. That brings us to Rye. Rye, you are still blind. You refuse to let go of the gem.
So I have a question. The second I have let go of the gem, the blindness is lifted, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not the amethyst, or not the topaz. I still hold that, but the rubies.
Okay.
There's 2 of them, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. Okay. I drop both rubies
Okay, they fall to the ground immediately and
as
disappear.
they are falling. I cast catapult on one of them to launch it at Zorn.
I love
Blind the
this
Zorn. Blind the Zorn.
love
There
Okay,
you
click
go.
catapult.
Except it's a
Damage
straight
with the
line,
spell
though, right?
itself. Because I
Are you
really
gonna
hope
slam
it
it
works
into
how
the
I
back,
think it
Bear?
does.
Here, I got you.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Alright, I'm gonna let you read that second sentence. And tell
Read
me
it
again
really
if
well.
you want to cast this.
Object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface.
Such as a dwarf.
No, my
Oh
aim's
no,
been
I'm
so
short.
good.
I'm shorter than he is.
Yeah.
Are you medium?
I'm a tiny dwarf.
You're not. Look at you. You're bigger than it on the token. This is-
Does my sneak attack and cunning action not let me sort of like find a gap between?
if you want to
could
take your
move
movement
and-
first, definitely.
Yeah, then I'll do that.
All
But
right.
I'm blind when I'm taking that movement, so
All right.
I take a dainty step at a diagonal, blind.
You slap into a wall, losing half of your half of a movement.
I use my reaction to help him, John.
I'm hearing everything. All right, I drop the rubies as they are falling,
Uh-huh.
take in space, and I catapult one of them straight at the Zorn.
All right. It'll make a dexterity saving throw.
Asked at what level? Am I level? What
Level
level am
1.
I? What? I'm level 3. Okay, level 1.
The
Whoa.
spell slot is level 1. Excuse me.
Gotcha.
The sneak attack does not apply, for this is not an attack. However, it will fail and suffer the full 7 points of ruby damage. It cries out, "Ruby's my favorite anime," as it will suffer. It doesn't actually.
Is it
So
blind?
beefy.
Is it blind?
It gets embedded in the, in the enemy. Anyways,
Actually,
what?
He's thinking.
maybe it is blind now.
Let the man think. Because this could be
Let-
really important to us
let the
surviving
magic-
battle.
Let the magic item cook.
It is made out of rock. It passes through solid stone objects constantly. It gets hit by a ruby that it wants to eat anyway. Yeah, I think it's blind now. As it consumes the ruby.
I think the ruby's
Yeah.
gone.
We missed the ruby treasure, but we survived the battle. That's what I
I
say.
mean, you just need to kill
So
him,
far.
right? Kill him and
Right,
take the
yeah.
ruby out, right? Good
Yep.
Well,
start,
it's-
Ryan.
back around.
could be.
Arturio, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running forward.
Time to get in the fight, buddy.
He needs like 2 more
Oh,
turns.
shit.
You guys went
Who?
so fucking far.
You are
Oh,
temped
yeah.
up, Ramul. What do you wish to do?
I'm temped up, John. It's time to unleash the beast, okay? It's time to go beast mode with my +1 over here. And it did put it
Okay.
on my sheet appropriately. Fantastic. Okay. Let's swing. It's a little slippery.
It's a little
As we
slippery.
swing past. Oh, wait. Do I have advantage on the
He
attack
is
because he can't
blind,
see
so
me?
you would, but unfortunately a 15 is
15.
still not enough.
That's fine. That's me.
Okay. Terrence, this thing's blind.
Good. It can't see me. I swing. 22, John.
22 will hit.
10 slashing damage, more than my smite. Take that.
You're chunking it down.
Alright.
Okay. It got shot by a ruby. It smells 2 gems. 1 is in range. Yeah,
I still have the blessing taunt from the shrine or
That was on
whatever.
the first attack only.
Got it. Understandable.
Indeed. It will strike out at the paladin, trying to bite. 16.
Nope. 18
What?
AC.
Crit miss.
7 is a miss.
Another?
7's a miss. 12's a
Well.
miss.
Oh,
Well, let's see what that crit would have done to you. Okay.
Not bad.
Rye, it's your turn. This thing stands its ground. It wants all of your gems. It doesn't care that it's blind. It doesn't even need its eyes, it says to itself.
I lunge forward, drawing the dagger, drawing my short sword, and give it a what for?
Oh, yeah, it's
Right.
getting close to it. That's what it wants you to
Right.
do.
Good.
Right on the something.
Splitting attacks is probably good.
A 21
21.
will hit. For 11 points of piercing. Alright, that brings us back to Arturio. Arturio, can we kill this Zorn?
I have to believe that my party went a different direction than we've already been, so I'm gonna go south.
All right.
Dripping as I go.
You're almost around the corner. I think they can see your light oozing across. Ramul.
I swing again, John.
Okay. You hit with authority.
9 magical slashing damage.
This thing is now below half health. Terrence, does something happen when it gets below half health?
I don't know. But I'm going to swing my longsword at it for a 12 and miss.
It will artfully dodge while blind, realizing it has tremor sense this whole time. It doesn't actually...
Wait, but doesn't the magic isn't the intent of the magic to remove the senses?
It remembers
John,
at half health. Is it also resistant to all of your damage?
John, I have a question. Can I move through my allies' square to this square here without incurring an attack of opportunity?
Yeah. It just costs you extra
Good.
movement for this. Can you spend...
That's fine. Well, I have 15 movement with the topaz on.
Yeah.
Is that enough to get there?
This would be double movement to get through here, so it's 10, so you would have just enough.
Just enough, and that's where I will stand.
That is where you will stand, even though you are vaguely aware that these things can earth glide. LOL.
Sure.
Now, this is all an exercise of me showing to Apollo Nick how stupid these monsters are, and throwing 3 of them at a party is insane. Terrence, you
Did I
missed,
throw
you
3?
moved. It's the Zorn. The Zorn.
I remember this episode, Nick. You killed John in the first
I'm
45
still
minutes
bitter
of the
about it.
story.
I'm still mad.
I
He had a
thought
ranger that threw weapons with the thrown weapon fighting style. He had like 7 different things to
I
throw.
have so many
His
bricks to
inventory.
throw, but it is going to.
Look at those throwing the
Actually, I'm
game.
going to keep it blind and nerf because I think this makes the Zorn actually balanced. And I love
for
it.
against a party of level 3s, yeah.
Paladin moved.
Mhm.
Doesn't know it, but can smell the gemstones. It's going
Smacked.
to do an intelligence check. If it rolls, I'm going to say above a 13. It knows where the paladin is. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's going to attack the rogue thinking it's the paladin. Ha! I said above a 13, didn't I?
Does that mean you split the attacks, John?
I can split the attacks. It's going to bite the paladin. Ugh, with a 20. No, a 1.
With a
That's going
7?
to claw you with a
right?
24.
That will hit.
It's going to deal 8. And that's going to
I
claw
will
the
go
rogue
down.
twice at disadvantage, which is good. Does a 13 hit the rogue?
No.
No. Okay.
What's your AC?
16.
Huge.
Big decks.
Yeah, that is the Zorn's turn. Rye, your paladin goes down for what feels like the 5th time this campaign. What do you do? I said feels. Not how. What do you do?
I take another swing. I can't dual wield, right?
If you have 2 light weapons, you can, but your second one
have a
will
short-
not have your dex modifier to it.
I have a short sword and a dagger. Can I take out the dagger and also
Yeah?
fuck it up?
Uh-huh.
All right.
sure.
So I hit another swing with the short sword.
What are you gonna hold the topaz with, though? Your butt? Your butt cheek? Do you drop it?
Pledge!
Do you give it to
No, I
Raoul?
don't. No, never mind. You're right.
He puts it in his mouth.
And I
One free item
the
interaction.
Zorn. Hang on. The Zorn's body doesn't have any. It's not. It's like a exoskeleton or whatever. It's not metallic, right?
It is made out of rock and it has a big mouth at the top of its head. It's like a big
Okay.
toilet.
Can I just hold the topaz against it with my other hand and cast Shocking Grasp with it?
I don't see why not. Go for it. Alright. You try to shock the Zorn, who is made out of earth and is very well grounded. And you will...
Through the topaz, which should also make it move slow. I'm like holding it against him.
I was just giving fluff onto why you missed. But
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
already started. We're fighting a
That's right.
Zorn to the death, Arturio. Or not Arturio. Is it Arturio? It is.
It is. Arturio, his crossbow drawn, comes around the corner. Oh, there it is! And he lets loose with his crossbow. With
A critical hit because it is blind.
Hey.
For
10 damage.
points of piercing damage. Okay. Ramul.
And then he'll back up around the corner again.
You coward. You coward. Okay. Ramul.
Yeah, it's still like battle axe in time. We need to ask this thing a question.
Not you. Not that song. There we go.
A chow for 10 magical damage slashing.
10 magical damage is actually 10. Yeah, you have the +1. Perfect.
That's right.
It looks quite upset as you strike at it.
It's
Terrence,
upsetty spaghetti.
I need
Yeah.
a death saving throw. God, I'm hungry. That is
One failed, John.
The Zorn goes, targeting the rogue. It's still blind, but it's fucking elemental. It'll just revive later today, after you kill it. It will bite at you, Rye. It will hit on a 19. It will deal
Ow.
15 points of piercing damage to you.
Oh, Jesus.
It will claw at you at disadvantage. 9, 23. Slaps you down for 7.
I'm dead.
Leaving Ramul
Hello.
with its last claw
Right.
attack, just swiping and trying to kill you all.
Oh,
It will
please
hit
hit it.
you on
Yeah.
That's a hit.
4, dealing 4
It takes
and
10.
suffering 10 cold damage.
Am I at 0 or -4?
You're at
0.
0.
Negative numbers do not exist in 5th edition. Alright. Rye, I need a death saving throw, if you remember how to do that. Perfect, that is a pass. Arturio. Whew.
Arturio loads another bolt, comes around the corner, sees that his brother has dropped to the ground, gets into a brief cold sweat, and then rushes forward as he's bringing up the bow to aim, and fires again with a 20 for 8 more damage.
For 8 more damage, you shoot it right in the eye. Although this thing does not have a brain, it has suffered so much damage that it begins to crumble and collapse. Party, you've killed
Shit!
Can I-
Shit!
Use my reaction, John, to grab a ruby if I see one coming out of it.
Ooh.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh. Perception. Click. 16.
You will see that the ruby is not here.
Okay.
You kick over the rocks, it is gone. Chances are it's either fully destroyed, unlikely, or because this thing was an earth elemental, the moment it died, it was registered as earth and no one was holding it.
Yep. Or it's back at the thing because we've set them down before.
Exactly.
Could be anything. Anyways.
We still have people making death saving throws. Ramon, that brings us to you. You did your perception check. Anything else you want to
Yeah,
do?
I've given you a perception check. I would like to use my primary action. That was my bonus action, right? Obviously. To medicine check the paladin. I'm bad
Okay.
at this, but like, oh shit!
10 up.
Click.
That's not a 10.
No,
Terrence, if you roll 1, you are dead.
don't do it.
Whoa.
I stand.
King!
Terrence, you hear just
My
a
hands are on
voice-
you.
A voice from beyond saying, he's not gonna die. He's gonna get up. And sure enough, Terrence, You feel life pour back into you, a magical surge. What do you do as you're prone on
I
the ground?
plant
looking at
my
your friend?
heels in the ground and I stand up, like arch my back and to my feet like this. Bring my long sword to bear. See the Zorn is dead, and reach over with 1 point of lay on hands and bring Rye back up.
Rye, you are at 1 hit point. All of you, except for Arturio, are hurt. You have defeated a Zorn. You don't know what else might be in this dungeon, but I believe you all need to long rest. Shut up, Ramul.
I'm okay.
I'd be willing to short rest and use hit dice to recover. I'm not sure how many hit dice Rye has left, though.
I have 0. I used all 3 after the Minotaur's wounds.
Oh,
1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Go
In a
for it.
Okay.
dream. Okay.
Unfortunately, though, we're weighed down by these topazes. But the Zorn
Yeah,
is
so
dead. If the Zorn is
So-
dead, do we want to put the topazes in the statue? Oh,
put
wait.
the topazes here, and then see if we can go grab the ruby again, or maybe the ruby is permanently destroyed. We'll see.
Well, the question is, like, do we try to walk out at this point? Or do we rest here for a little bit and then walk out? Like,
I would say we camp out near the statue that we're storing the topazes in.
you can't recover, friend. You are too hurt to
Even-
recover. We need a full rest.
That's what I'm saying. Can we not take a full rest in this little cove?
You want to spend hours here? I would
You guys-
much rather
alright,
return to
we
before-
the
already
quick
have.
note, you guys have already been in this dungeon for 7 hours. Like-
Yeah. I guess we. I
Yeah,
guess we
but
could,
it's not been a good 8 or 7 hours, okay?
We could long rest here. I guess.
It hasn't been a party, John.
All right. I think
How much more praying at that statue can we do? That gave you a short.
You can
All right,
go back
I
to
put
the-
my topaz in the groove to relieve the burden of that gem.
You do
Same.
so.
If we camp out, we should camp out here and guard these gems
Yeah,
and rest.
seems good.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, go for it.
the chain? Can I borrow that again?
It is left at the statue where we found the great axe, or the battle
Offered
axe. In dwarven culture, it is customary if you take something, you leave something.
Oh, you said you had a rope, bro?
Yeah, it's still tied around my waist here. I'll untie it and hand it to you. You can use it as
Alright.
needed.
I will
I am
come.
happy to keep watch for all of our long rest and forego a long rest so that the party can have a long rest.
I'll come over here and drop the rope on the ground.
Okay.
And pretend like I am casting a spell.
All right.
I'll basically go through the motions, and then head back.
Okay. Incredible.
Do so. Hanging out next to the Agathera statue. A few things need to be gone over about taking a long rest in a dungeon. Obviously, you're not safe from whatever monsters are here. They could interrupt it and just kill you all, right? But that's, you know how monsters work.
They could kill us as we walk out, could be
Exactly.
anything.
Next up, we need to talk about your food. Do you have food to eat?
Yeah, I've
Yes.
got loads of rations.
What about you, Rye?
I have 4 rations.
All right. We have already subtracted 1 for the day, if we all did that as my little aside, so we do not need to spend another 1. However, water is a problem. Arturio, you, though, get a free casting of Create Water. which Rye desperately needs. If you do not cast this, he will die. Your buckle does not produce enough water to sustain a person.
Right. I think I used it at the start of this day when we were gathering in the inn, but I believe I filled up a number of water skins.
How many water skins do you have on your character sheet?
I have just the one.
Okay. Rye has gone through his 2 that he needs in a day to live. So, if you do not get back to him on the next day, he will begin to die.
Right.
Or go through the exhaustion and then die at the end of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rye, you've spent your water for today. You don't need to worry about that right now. But, you know, water is not replenishable as easily as food. After all, you could have eaten that Minotaur, but somebody else did. I'm trying to think if we have any other things. We have bedrolls, right? Bedrolls, blankets, stuff like that.
Yes.
Alright. Rye doesn't need to worry about warmth. It's not cold here. And also, he's burning up. So I think you're all good on a shelter, food, and water level for today. Which means you guys can long rest here. I'm going to see if a monster discovers you while you are all sleeping.
I'm forgoing the long rest, John, and I will be keeping watch.
Okay. Sounds great. Your lesser, taller friends are ZZZing. Rye is having a terrible nightmare listening to what appears to be a book report in his mind of some educated man who is just telling him all sorts of stupid facts that Rye's just mumbling in his sleep about. Truly a feverish dream.
Someone's reading him the book Ulysses. Ugh.
The next book is Atlas Shrugs. Rye's just going, no,
Oh.
no.
Oh God.
Ugh.
I just kill me. I'm done. You just put me out.
I fail 3 death saving throws.
Yeah,
like,
I fail.
Oh. Gentlemen, you will all benefit from a long rest. And after
Ooh.
killing the Minotaur, after defeating a more balanced Zorn than base D&D, you all will level up. Please fill your hit points, please fill your spell slots, and please recover half of your hit dice. Which is just base.
Half of your hit dice?
rules.
I don't think I've spent a single hit die this campaign.
cowards.
That's what happens when you stand in the back, sir.
True.
And it's probably a good thing that you are.
God.
I level,
Why?
I level up first, right? Yeah.
You can level
we're
up
gonna
first,
level
yes.
up. Next level.
Guys, that's going to be
Level 4.
it for us tonight. We had a somewhat late start, but I do have my cutoff time, which is within 6 minutes.
No problem.
So, everyone, thank you so much for watching, or watching in the VOD, or wherever you are. And like my players, don't die. Woo.
Bye, guys.